So I'm here with Randy. We're gonna take a look at his game, see what he's got, see what he needs, give him a little analysis, and just get him some weapons so he can start beating some people. What do you think?
Yeah, I want to beat people for once.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
So what we're gonna start off with?
So let me take a look at your soft game.
Okay.
And then we'll go soft game, transition, and then we'll play at some points.
Okay, sounds good. Oi!
Ooh, baby.
Oi.
Nice. Man, you like the net. The net likes you.
I paid it earlier today.
Oh yeah, my turn.
Oi!
All right, so I don't know if you noticed there, but I was bullying you. So you were giving me nothing but dead dinks. So basically when we're like this, you think about it like a match between me and you. Okay. I want you to move me. So I want you to go. One here, one here. Think about this as like, when you give me dead dinks, it's easy. I can pull the trigger whenever I want. But if you're moving the ball, you have an intention of where you're going, and then all of a sudden, if you miss, you miss. But you're not just dinking for dinking. All right, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna game a little game to 3. You got half of the court. I want you to move me, and then if I give you a high one, tee off of me.
Okay.
So first one to 3. See, that's dead dink. Move me. There it is. You missed it. Here we go. 1-0. Nice, better.
Oi! Shit.
All right, 2-0. Nice, move me like that. All right, so biggest thing is like you gotta act like the ball, like every time I touch the ball, I'm gonna speed it up to you. So you can't be like dinking and then just chill. No, you gotta dink, you gotta be on it, and then you gotta relax. All right, so let's try that. Here we go. So I can speed up at any time at you. Nice, way to move me, see? That's it, you wanna move me like that. Excellent. Take me out. That high one, take me out. Don't be nice. You're being like, hammer me.
Good shot.
All right, see how you weren't ready? So by the time I speed that ball, you're here. By the time you catch up, you're too late. All right, so we're gonna do it cross court now. So we're gonna go here. Think about, are you better left side better or right side?
About the same, so maybe left.
All right, we'll do it on the left.
Okay.
I wanna expose you. So basically, I wanna see what you got where we're playing. Think about it like, you gotta cover that half of the court, and I gotta cover this half of the court, so you can speed it up through the middle.
Okay.
All right, let me see what you got with the cross court. Nice.
Aye.
Oh. But see how you're not working me as patterns. You're just happy to give the ball in the middle. When you do that, you're not making me work as hard. You remember, you want to be the bully. You don't want to be bullying people. You don't want to get bullied. So you want to be going one here, Andy, and then one inside.
Okay.
Obviously, you don't want this guy to take it out of the air.
Yeah.
You want to keep it shallow, but you want to go patterns. Go one here, one here. All right, so try that. So you go outside, and then bring me inside. Bingo, like that. Bring me outside. Yes. And then bring me inside. Bingo. See? That's it. Outside, and then inside. Yes. Keep it shallow. There we go. I want you to keep it shallow. Perfect. Keep it shallow. Yes. That's it. Right there. Boom. Boom. Get in there. See ya. Nice game, man. But see, the biggest thing is having an intent with your dinks. If you're able to have an intent with your dinks, then all of a sudden, like, it becomes so awesome because then you become the bully.
Yeah.
So you want to be doing something, and then you're trying to create two things. Open up the court, because once you have the open court, you can speed it up there.
Yeah.
Or create a pop-up. So that's basically.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just trying to not go too far for ATP, but maybe should go a little bit more.
So you don't have to. You try not to go too far.
Yeah.
But maybe like. Yeah, you wanna. But the thing is that what you're trying to create me like.
Yeah.
Like create chaos, right? And then you take some out of the air when you're just poking it, you take time away from me.
Yeah.
But if you just go shallow to me, then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, I'm gonna move this guy.
Okay.
You wanna be able to take it. I'm gonna go this guy and bring it here. Yeah, like you said, you don't wanna go too far out because you don't wanna create that ATP, but you wanna create movement.
Yeah, I think I need to work on hitting it a little further than I usually. I usually probably go here, probably, but I probably need to go here.
Because you have a really good two-handed backhand. And you attack it, like hit it with that much topspin, then all of a sudden you got me out of position, and then I have to go back over here, and then I have to go over here. With that, that's kind of like the mentality that all the pros have.
Yeah.
They're not dinking for dinking, man. You don't want to be playing it safe. When I'm bullying you, yeah, play it safe. Like if I'm pulling you out of position and you gotta figure out who's bullying who.
Yeah.
If you're getting bullied, then like you said, you go neutral and reset.
Yeah.
But you gotta have those skills because it's fast. So this and this game is becoming just faster with the topspin that you want to kind of realize what kind of shot you need to hit to be able to back to neutral. All right, let's move on to the transition game.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Nice. Yes. Good stuff.
Hi. Hi, that's out.
Nice shot.
You moved.
Nice. All right, so this is what I see. All right, I love your 3-5-7. You have a very disciplined game, right? On your drives, I want you to be a little more kind of like a shake and bake. So I want you to just, instead of driving it, because your drive is sick, man, like you get a lot of shape behind it. I want you to shape it and be one step ahead so that way you can kind of like shock me a little.
Okay.
Because I think that's the only thing that you're missing. You shape it, you're staying back so I'm able to drop it at your feet.
Yeah.
And you're accomplishing what you want to get to the kitchen, but that's not enough. To get to that next level, you have to like get a bunch of free points. Let me just demonstrate. So you come over here and just give me a shot and I'll demonstrate what I'll do. The drive, you want to come here and wait for that pop-up. You want to kind of do it as shape it, go towards the middle. So by the time I pop that ball up, you're able to eat it up. All right, so pop this one up like you're shocked. You feed it. You feed it first.
Okay.
You feed it to me. So I'm driving it, right? All right, but pop it up. Like pop it up. Like if you're shocked. Like that. So this shot is not here if you're here. So you gotta go shape it, look for it, and then take it. So that's kind of like the way to be successful in the back is to have both. Your transition game, I love it. You're very disciplined, but that's not enough. You can't outgrind all day and do that all the time. No, you gotta be able to shock the player by doing the shake and bake, and then sometimes drop it. So you're gonna keep me off balance. So it's the variety.
Yeah. Do you kind of know based on your shot to go up or not, or do you? 'Cause I don't think I can tell right away if it's good or not. Maybe I'm just bad, but I don't know.
I want you to. I want you to gamble.
Gamble. Okay.
I want you to gamble, because what happens is that you are gonna miss a few drives, right? You don't wanna miss so many drives that your confidence in the ground. The way that you wanna see this is that you wanna say, okay, I am willing to lose a couple of points. I'm gonna gamble by coming up, like the first couple, you were on my feet. I told you I was gonna go right at you, and you knew it. When it's a competition mode and it's first point of the match, you're not expecting somebody to drive it at your face, correct?
Yeah.
It's a big match, third game. I'm coming out with fire. I'm gonna go get that match. I'm not like trying to outgrind you. No, I'm coming out. I'm gonna go fire. So I'm gonna come out. If my game is there, I'm gonna make it shake and bake. Then all of a sudden, guess what? We're gonna be up 2-0, 3-0, and you don't know what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the mentality that you gotta take when you gotta take the match. So you can't be saying, oh, I gotta hit this drive and then I look. No, you're telling yourself, I'm gonna hit this ball, I'm gonna step up to the middle, and then I'm gonna chase it. Always, if it's at your feet, then you reset it.
Yeah.
Right? If it's at your feet, then you reset it. But if it's high, you cook them.
Yeah.
But you need to do that consistent. You need to do that a couple of times, and then all of a sudden they're expecting it, and then you drop one in the corner, and then they're gonna be like this. So basically, that's the mentality that you want to have both, but you gotta be willing to kind of have like your control your own destiny, basically.
Yeah.
It's a third game. You want to come with fire. Obviously, there's gonna be days that you're gonna be tired, and you're gonna be like, your drives are you're not gonna feel your drives. You're gonna start missing because your legs are gone, and then they're gonna be hitting the bottom of the net. Because I've had those days. You had those days too. Yeah. So when that happens, you say, okay, shoot, I gotta drop more than I drive, because you don't want your confidence to be like in the bottom of the net, in the bottom of the net. No, you just go. You try it doesn't work, you drop, but you gotta be willing to risk a little. And that's what's gonna separate you, because then you're just kind of controlling your own destiny, basically. So, especially in a third game, man, you come out on fire, and then you build up a 2-3-0 lead. Then all of a sudden it gets easier, right?
Yeah.
So if it's 5-5, it's different than 5-0. So that's kind of how the strategy behind this game, because you already have all the tools. But now in competition, you gotta shock these people, and you can't just drive it and stay all the way back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I usually play more of the poaching guy, and then I don't really go up on my own drives. But maybe,
so you have to do it, because it's gonna come back to you, bro.
Yeah.
But you have to drive it not super hard. I love your speed, because you had a really nice drive with a lot of shape. That I'm telling you, as a pro, when the ball's coming, it's so hard to get this ball down when you have that much shape on it. And by that time, you already probably won like 2 or 3 points. By the time people realize that that's what you're doing to them, you've won like 4 points. And then they'll start, okay, I have to surrender and hit you drop. But you have to be here, Randy. You have to shape, be here. By the time he's hitting, you gotta be like, you gotta be like a pit bull. You gotta be ready, because the moment happens so fast. If you stay back there like you were doing, that shot's not gonna exist. You'll drive it, you chill, the ball's gonna be dropped, and then all of a sudden you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
With that drive, you gotta go drive, come here, and then hunt like you wanna just take it, and you wanna go at the same guy. You don't wanna go, because this guy's established. This guy's struggling, right? He's trying to stay alive. He's like a pit bull, and you don't wanna let go of the guy. You gotta just stay on the same guy.
Yeah.
So that's basically a good strategy for you to get to that next level. Because I mean, that's what all the 5-0s and above, that's what they do. They'll get a bunch of freebies like that, and then all of a sudden you're just like, what just happened? And you're down 6-0. You know what I'm saying? And then to climb up with you just third shot drop and grinding it is not enough. You need to have both because you need them to be always off balance. Is this guy gonna drive it at me or is this guy's gonna drop me? Always off balance. So always have that mix.
Yeah.
Because you have a really good soft game. I feel like you know what you're doing to get to the 50-50 mark. It's just having that weapon. Be willing to lose a few. If I miss 2 in the net, right, and then all of a sudden I get hot and I win 2 in a row, it's worth it. It's worth it for me because then I'm up 2-0, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you just have to you have to do it enough times to have the confidence that it's there. But you got to be willing to stay in the middle of the court and be able to take those pop-ups and just hammer them. So yeah, so that's basically the strategy part of it. What do you think? Anything else that you want to do? Any other part of your game that you feel like you need help with?
I think my drive is I kind of go for that hybrid like dipping drive. But I feel like I hit it too high a lot of times. Maybe I'm just not ready. Like my footwork's probably not the best at my drives, so I need probably.
So your drive is just shape.
Yeah.
The way that I want you to think about it is not speed. It's what's the shape. So you want this ball to be dipping as it's crossing the net. So by the time I'm hitting it, you want it below my waist. So then that way I have no option but to pop it up. So it's basically get to the kitchen line. So it's basically shaped like that. See? So you're trying to shape the ball enough for you to do that.
Yeah.
Right? So if the ball stays straight, that's easy for you. So you're gonna be able to kind of dip it. So it's dip. So it's more of an up motion. Let's have you hit a couple.
Okay.
And let me try it. Let's try it. So you just think about shape, up and down. Shape. All right, but try to keep it straight. Keep it straight. You don't want to be fancy with it. You're not trying to go for a passing shot. You want to act like there's an X right on my chest and go straight at me.
Okay.
Shape. More dip. More dip. Go right at me. Like that. Here we go. Get underneath it. Yes! That's the money one. That's your money one. You want the ball to dip. Here we go. So, especially on a ball that's right here. So let's say I return a ball that's anything inside the middle, I want you to drive the hell out of it.
Like harder?
Hard.
Okay.
So if it's here, you're too casual with your footwork. So the way you want to do is you want to be on it, like get on it. Once you get there, you get around it and you smoke it.
Okay.
You kind of I feel like your footwork's kind of like you want to get there kind of perfect, and you take too long.
Okay.
So you want to kind of go on and bang. All right. So it's like you're on, boom, and then you go right at them. So this third shot, you have to be on it with your feet for you to be able to be. Because that's basically what you're trying to get.
Yeah.
If the drive is right here, I want you driving it 100% of the time.
Okay.
The reason why is because you earned it, man. A short return, that's basically a pro's dream. Back here, you're limited.
Yeah.
You can drive it, but you're not gonna it's not gonna be a weapon. You can drop it here or drive it, but here, it's like a bone. It's like, that's what you want. So, especially if you're playing left side, if you're the left side guy, you gotta take forehands right here. So imagine you're back there, you gotta get on top of this and just drive it at the guy.
Yeah.
And then guess what? He cannot keep up. All right, so we're gonna do a couple where I want you to go. I want you here, I'm gonna feed it in the middle, and I want you to go there and rip it at me.
So where should I hit it from? Like around here in front of you, and then just like. So
you're trying to get around the ball, basically. So you wanna go charge first. So you wanna go in fast, because it's a pickleball, sitting there, right? So you get there, you get around it, and you shape it. You don't wanna kinda like go like And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're trying to get in there perfectly. You want to go, get in there, get around it, and smoke it. Okay. All right, so we'll try that. So yeah, you want to go charge, around, and then try to take me out.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Get in there. Charge, get in there. That's it. See, that's sick. I cannot keep up. All right, get in there. Charge, get in there. All right, but give me that shape. Give me that shape. You want to attack it, but give me more shape. Here we go. Go, attack it, shape, shape, shape. Yes, bingo. I love that. See how there's no there's no hesitation. All right, get in there. Get around it, get around it. All right, but relax that wrist a little more. So you gotta get underneath it. So get there, relax the wrist, and go shape. Here we go. Relax the wrist, shape. There you go, and then kill me. See? That's what I'm saying. And then all of a sudden, you gotta be prepared for the next one. So you're shaping it. You get in there. When I make contact, you're like this with your paddle. See, if your paddle's down, then you're just gonna massage it. It's like you gotta go to the throat. So we're gonna put it together. You're gonna shape it. You're gonna start moving forward. I'm not gonna make it as easy as short.
Okay.
I want you to just kind of shape it, but come towards the middle. I want you to pop it up, and then I want you to take me.
Okay.
So go, shape, come to the middle, get in there, and then take me out. Yes. Maybe take a little bit off. Take a little bit of your drive, just so that way it gives you a little more time to get in. Here we go. So shape, right there, get in there. All right, but see how you paddles down? You gotta come up like this. And then because you don't know if it's gonna get a forehand or a backhand. So you're coming up like this, you're gonna get shocked and you're gonna lose the point. So you gotta go, stop, look, get that paddle up, and then you go either go forehand or backhand.
Like this?
Like that.
Okay.
So after you hit that shape, you gotta get that paddle up, and then because it's gonna either kind of go to the forehand side, because you have time to go here. So go here like this, and then it goes to your backhand. So go shape, coming up, get in there. All right, but try not to be so swingy.
Oh, okay.
So try, because what if the ball comes back? So you're trying to block it, because if the ball comes back, then you're there. So you just go, keep that paddle in front of you, and go like this. Like a punch volley, not a swinging volley. Shape, get in there, perfect. See how the paddle was up? Boom, and then you just block it. Right there, here we go. Shape it, right there, get in there. All right, you weren't up here.
Yeah.
By the time the ball came up, you were a little late. So I want you to go. And I don't want you to rush it more, because the more you rush, the less time you get to put it away. So you're going. Shape, I need you to stop a little sooner.
Okay.
Because you're like right here when you're making contact. And that's less time for you to.
So hit it and then stop.
And then stop.
Okay.
Come to a complete stop. So you're hitting it, you come to a complete stop, you see what I do, and then you eat me up.
Okay.
But see, this space has to be, because if you're like right here, you're kind of getting shocked a little.
Yeah.
So you want it to, it's like a play that I want you to develop. It's like a 1-2 punch and it's over. And this chart, this play is gonna win you so many matches, bro. It's won me so much money, just because like the money tournaments that I play, that's how I beat guys that are ranked below me. I just intimidate the heck out of them, because my drive is there and I can shake and bake them. That's how I win a bunch of free. Then I grind them a little.
Yeah.
But like this is the one. This is the play that if you can master, you're gonna be collecting a bunch of wins, because all of a sudden people are gonna be afraid of you, basically. But yeah, so just shape it, stop, get that paddle up, and then take me. Okay. So when you're kind of like in the middle, when I'm making contact, I want you in the middle, so that way you're not like all the way here and then having to do that. You know, because the thing is to get to the kitchen, but I want you to kind of like get to the kitchen with you on top of me, like a put away.
Yeah.
So if you're here and you're going like that, it's better than So you need that extra second there.
Okay.
All right, so shape it right there, get in there. All right, and then be a pit bull. Like take that out of the air. Here we go. Shape it right there. Here we go. Take a little off. Take a little off. Take a little off. Right there. Good. Come on, coach. Don't frame it. Here we go. Take a little off. Right there. Get in there. Perfect. See? One more. Here we go. Shape it. Right there. Get in there. Yes. That's it. You gotta stay behind it. But yeah, man. If you master this 1-2, dude, you're gonna be unstoppable. That's what all the pros do.
I probably don't stop when I didn't know to stop beforehand.
You need to stop before I hit the ball. I need you to stop. It's a little bit of a dance.
Yeah.
Like you hit, I hit, you stop, and then you take me out. You're too eager to get to the kitchen line,
yeah,
and you're too swingy. So you want to go stop, keep that paddle here, because what happens if I get it? You punch me out, you got to be ready for the next one. If you're too much, this swing will just get you hurt.
Yeah.
So you need to be a little more compact with that 5th shot, and you got to give yourself that enough space to go at it instead of getting shocked on it. But I'm telling you, that play alone will win you so many matches. You're gonna be like, Frank, you're right, this works. I'm telling you, because it works, but you just have to be confident enough to make a lot of shape 3rd shot drives.
Yeah.
You can't be hitting, if you hit half of them in the net, your confidence is gonna be low. So you gotta practice the drive with enough shape to get yourself to the next step and being able to shake and bake.
Yep, thanks Frank for giving me a lesson. I'll definitely try to use it in my games upcoming.
You're welcome, man. I had an awesome time getting to know you, giving you some weapons. I really want you to master that shake and bake, man. If you're able to shape that ball, stop in the middle of the court, and then bake me, dude, I'm telling you, you're gonna get a bunch of free points.
Yeah, hopefully.
Awesome. Good to meet you, brother.
Yeah, and follow Frank on Luna Pickleball.
The Luna Pickleball.
Okay, yep. His account got hacked, so he needs to...
I need to get my followings up.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.